Wednesday, September 27, 2017. Based on arrangement of City Hall, we will call this one midweek service, sake of saying na Wednesday, 9 we day. And as usual, we don't come with action to the when we say once we drop am, and we go discuss them from start to finish. Give you license to chook on this side and talk am the way it take me for body. It don't reach the level when we say, I see the hot, don't turn the senior brother of all the programs when they inside of Nigeria because now issues when they affect Nigerians, now language when everybody understand, and we go just open our door, make you talk your mind because we believe say those who don't give the mandate to do the right thing, they must respect the principle of Vox Populi, Vox Deo, that is the voice of the people, not the voice of God, and do the right thing to move this our country forward. My name now is Ugo Chokwode, and as usual, I know the alone inside studio. I deal with my brother when Sabi well, as they concern any serious Nigeria matter based on us in the heart.
Yes, I mean, wonderful Wednesday morning to our beautiful viewer to the watchers right now. The same program. On our program, as it is hot. Now we don't carry come now we go sunshine now with issues, be it political, be it social, be it economic, anything at all. We concern our Nigeria and how the sunshine are here. And at the same time, we go also give them that same leverage, that same privilege to also call in and also contribute your own quota. We don't let the tell and say on this particular platform we'll get 3 solid telephone line for now. I want toll-free line. The toll-free line they very, very free for that. You just call, express yourself, talk within your mind. But while they also talk this thing, make you also mind the kind. At least they be careful of the kind of languages we go use so that you know go cause quarrel between us and Una. And I mean, and also be in mind say. And at the end, now we go also handle the payment of that toll-free line. My name never change. My name remains Unkubi, and this is us. Idehot.
Make we no waste time. Make we introduce our Ogbonge visitor. By the time we introduce and finish, una go shock because una go look at her. The kind thing when I use package and in size, they don't measure at all. But like when people they talk, big things come in small packages.
Sizes, exactly.
Or the pepper when we say na in the pepper pass, it don't need be the one when big pass.
Exactly.
It goes small.
No be
and when it get effect, no be tatache. When it get effect, you go know say something they happen. This is a young Nigerian when we say from when they born am. When doctor call him, mama doctor call him, but now he answer. They call this and say, your name shall be Samuel. Based on saying, come and talk, say, especially when they're very, very young, and especially when they're very, very passionate, it not going to stop you from doing everything if you do to use move Nigeria forward. It gets one particular joint body when we say, as it's small like this, now in the control. This joint body, what did they do now? Say, people when we say, be like say somehow. Society no accept them. They know they so them society they look them at people when we say this one nothing for you. He go do everything when if you do to you say he carry these people join body and show them say then get something when God don't put inside them and then they're very very important to contribute to the development of our society. This young man we go discuss issue when we say everybody inside the border Nigeria it go affect us. Just put your ear for them and get this discussion. I talk of no other than Owa Samuel Adeyinka. Owa Samuel Adeyinka. Samuel, welcome to City Hall.
Thank you very much. I hail everybody. So,
as people hear your voice, they go listen.
But wait, it's just not like this Samuel they talk. This guy just they conquer. I hail everybody. Let me say if you start to talk now, and that Samuel will see entirely.
Don't worry, you go see him now. Samuel will collect and
make we collect.
You deserve it. You try. It's not easy to consider for where the matter they always they hot. And we could not waste time. We could go straight into the one we don't carry come. On top of us in the hall today, we go talk about one very important issue when we say if your school fees not waste, you go remember this song when I want to sing. Parents, listen to your children. We are the leaders of tomorrow. Try to pay our school fees and give us sound education. Everything when they talk for this particular song. Now we are the leaders of tomorrow. Now it be like say na prophecy when no fear ever come to pass. Because the way when Nigeria they structured, that Pekin, when they talk saying be the leader of tomorrow, it go grow into youth when we say the only thing when they mind now to make money. It go grow into adults when we like saying go look say society don't be upside down. Make it just contribute what if you contribute, enjoy your life and make it go. And we will continue for this particular cycle and society going to get problem. So when they ask questions say Nigerian youth, leaders of tomorrow, we carry question mark for the back. We they ask whether anyhow, these leaders of tomorrow will ever come. If we would talk say 2019, and the people when we say their name, they come out 60, 70, 75. Some of them on that, for that 2019, they're going to cut their 75th birthday cake. Now leaders of tomorrow, that be that one. So we're going to discuss all the challenges when we say Nigeria use the face and provide solutions so that because when they talk say on top of City Hall, now only solution now we day after. Once again, Samuel, welcome to City Hall.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
This one when you come the call side, you come be like saying, "Now we will do." You too.
No, of course, we're all youths, and we at least we also get prospects. Say tomorrow we go feeling some kind very strong.
Sorry, no, which tomorrow?
No, tomorrow now.
No, which of the
tomorrow might be next year. Tomorrow might be in 2 years' time. Tomorrow might be in 5 years' time.
No problem.
Now with the
make we discuss the problem when they face us today now before we dey talk that tomorrow, because I remember primary school tomorrow, secondary school tomorrow, university tomorrow. Now person don turn papa tomorrow, go turn grandpapa tomorrow. They follow your pikin, they drag jeans. Samuel, make we discuss this issue now. Okay. Now, a lot of young Nigerians, I remember the time when we dey primary school. If we come out and talk, say, na very important question when they ask, what would you like to become when you grow up? You go hear things like engineer, doctor, teacher.
Exactly.
But now you get children where you go and say, what would you like to be when you grow up?
Chache.
People go tell you say, I want to chache. What is chache? Chache now say, you want to do yahoo.
Scam.
You want to do fraud.
Scam. 419.
Because they believe that people when they do this thing, and then they get money. Make I ask you this important question. Wetin be that thing when they happen for inside our society, or when they happen for family, or when they happen for Nigeria, because Nigeria be our focus now, when go make young person just look and say, education no dey important, to talk true no dey important, to live life well no dey important, to steal na dey important, to get money at all costs na dey important, get rich or die trying. Wetin be that thing when they give young people this particular mindset?
My people, I want to start. I go start this way from this point of view. Let's start from the family. You know, say as pikin dey, they say train up your child in the way he should go.
Bible
when he grow old, you know, go depart. So there is a way where we say we train our pikin up. Where we say the pikin no go wrong way. In this point, the parent has a lot of things to do. At this point, let me bring it from this angle. As a parent, you have a child, and the child where you get, you know, study him. You don't know the kind of talent where this guy body. Maybe this guy they play ball, this guy fit sing, this guy fit do anything. You don't look that side. What you just look, be say you just look at this guy just they go school. So that the house
because everybody must go school.
Everybody they go school.
You say go follow that same trend.
Follow. They go. So this thing be like that. Say our parents or most parents don't look inwardly in this kind of child. What can this child do?
They don't use special offer.
They don't see him at all. And at a point in time where we say the parents don't do this thing and the child don't they grow up. Because they get different things. Oh, I they see playing for up, I want to become pilot. I they see one doctor, I watch one film, I want to become this one. So they know they focus.
They not see their focus.
They know they focus. They don't see their inability or what they fit do. So at that point in time, we don't grow up, we don't do secondary school, don't move out. When we don't move out to a point in time, and we can't see life as we be say, like Nigerian education now no give you the right thing when you need to do, the right course. You yourself never discover yourself. At that point in time, self-esteem self no go agree you do what you need to do.
You come begin to look say, am I really special?
You know discover yourself at a point. So at a point too, when you can't grow up, you can't day a point where we say you look at
you my purpose. In a fixed position, we say you don't even know whether they go for
you don't even know what you want to do. So now the question is, my purpose. What am I here for? And they tell people, say, see people with the outside world create phone for communication issue. They create cars for transportation issues. Yeah. So these things are solving problems. So you when they this world or when they Nigeria or when they Lagos, God bring you for this point so that you can solve an issue. And you never discover the issue or the problem God asked you to solve.
Because maybe the way your parents they train you, your whole problem is say once hungry catch you, enter inside kitchen. Now the only thing the problem is that.
Samuel, if you also look at more, somehow, I know say they try bring her from the angle of parents, but no also look at from this angle. Society where don't they develop, they say that enabling ground there for them to say yes. So see my pikin, we don't they so develop to the point where we say if pikin them born pikin come they grow. At least we go feel they say they spot out one or two things, and we go also get the enabling environment where we say that pikin go eventually fit in if that in talent don't mature. But bring them down to Nigeria. Shey we also get that enabling graduate we say at least pikin go also fear explore that their talent, and shey parents also they informed to the point where we say at least it not be just about saying I want to become medical doctor, I want to become engineer, those some random kind of profession who don't they used to. But shey parents also they informed to the point where we say at least other avenues they. And if you also look at, say the enabling environment also there for us to fit talk, say yes, see other avenues where we also feel explore.
Okay. I will answer it like this. For every environment, there is always a positive side of it. And like what I said, if you know you are here for something, like for instance now, self-development is the best thing ever if you do for yourself. Because I tell people, say, okay, my parents trained me well, I go outside, I see prayer groups.
Come meet people who go spoil
those
the
guys, okay, they just smoke with a sachet and I dey house. If I don't develop myself to a point in time, say, guy, I know if you go do this thing, I go join them.
So really, no excuse.
So
say, my papa no know. Now he make me go join bad guy.
Now you, because of the pressure is too much on you. And when the pressure is, okay, I see my mates now, they drive G-Wagon. My mates now, they carry Corolla everywhere. No, then how I won't feel. No, and I did say, they tell me, say, guy, na sachet.
Samuel, the G-Wagon where you call just be like, you for just use Honda baby boy. Because that G-Wagon where you call now.
So they exactly.
It too big.
It too big.
If you call people, they come, people just use Honda baby boy.
Okay. Let us say those small cars now. Those kind of things, if I don't develop myself and I don't know where they go, say this is my junction, guy, I don't follow your way. Your way, if you pure, if you don't pure, not consign me. We are not running the same race.
Everybody get your own parts.
So if I know that one, I go dissatisfied at the point, say, I dey make progress on my own.
Exactly.
But this one now, be say, I don't get my own self as per myself.
You never define yourself.
I never define myself. I never develop myself. I never look, say, as this my environment be, waiting I fit do for my environment. Okay, everybody, we are in the same problem. For instance, let me say, Dangote, we are in this Nigeria together. Everybody in this Nigeria. The same recession. But out of the problem, the guy, they produce food. Say, okay, now sugar be this. We they suffer for sugar, and they do sugar. For your environment, they suffer for shoemaking. Why you not start one? So there is every negative environment, there is a positive side of it. So you yourself have to be proactive about it. Say, okay, this thing, no, how I fit solve this problem? How I fit do this thing? But we don't develop ourselves. So when I just day one place like this, I go on fall in now. When guys they say, guy, nah, shisha they smoke now. Me too. I go on be like that.
Make I ask you this question. The truth be say, if you there for village where we say na fish, everybody they chop.
You said go follow chop the fish.
Meat not fit hungry you
at all.
Because na fish na everybody. And some people don't come and talk say poverty, na disease. Say it dey affect thinking. But from this talk where you talk now, they very very clear. Say whether papa be professor or mama na doctor, it no matter. The thing when you train your pikin. And the pikin learn well. Now I'm going to make the pikin grow up today very, very important. But I want to emphasize on environment. Because to a considerable degree, environment too, they're very, very strong. Like for example, if you grow up for community where we say, if them born girl, they know they send the girl go to school because they all believe say everybody go marry am. You go begin to feel say na normal thing. But if you grow up for community where we say everybody they go school, parents they encourage their children to always carry first, to do this, to do that.
Exactly.
Most people go on follow in line. You give us the first time when you come here, when you've been talking about Save the Slum initiative, you've been talking of children when we say you talk of 1 12-year-old when you see how many year old say he never ever go school for in life. Not be because of saying no one go school. Now the environment when we saying they live for the whole slum just be like dirty place where woman be not supposed to live. They don't get school for that particular place. So parents they feel say what till they go school for? How you take things say people go feel rise above their environment and conquer them because we don't get examples. You get people when grow up for places where we say you go look say can anything good come out from this place? But the person makes something out of it. But he get one particular mindset or thinking. How you take things that people go to think in that way?
Okay. For those kind of environments now, it is certain that they have this low self-esteem. They have this, they don't see new things. So everything where they their mind now, okay, mama born 13. Me, I want first my mama, I go, or I want, if I marry now, me, I want born like 20.
I want get target past my mama.
You see those kind of focus. Oh, my brother and Naim they carry like 4 gang of guys. When me reach in age, I want carry like 13. So they don't look forward. The only solution where I feel provide for this kind of problem is this. Organizations should rise up. We should have young people going out, we should have organization, we should have government, we should have people when they go inside this place. One, they create awareness. 2, they orientate them. 3, they take them out of the place one day like that, go experience some things. Like for instance, like what we do in our place now, when we go to some standard schools, we give them targets, say, from 1st to 3rd. If you carry them 1st to 3rd for 3rd term.
Like motivational, yeah.
So we motivate them, we will take you out. So we'll take the class, because when we went to the airport, they were telling us about the age limit should be from 10 upward, so that they can get it. For children, maybe say they no go fit get what they talk about. So now we look from class of primary 4 or primary 3 to primary 6 to their JS class. At this point, say if you fit carry first, we will come there for the beginning of the section. If you fit carry first for your class from 1st, 2nd, 3rd, for this class, we will take you out. Then we'll tell them, okay, we'll take you to the airport, we'll take you to malls, we'll take you to different places, we'll take you around so that you go open your mind. It's not about us giving you money.
Yeah, yes.
That guy now, if you carry him now past Lekki, they say, so house where they stay? It was.
Exactly.
So I can live better than this. Now, you want me to stay here? The guy eye don't they open. As they pass, they see one big store. You say, so shops they will be like
We're
this.
different from the
so
kind of
if you own
yes.
shop like this, waiting I go feed do to own shop like this, guy, you need to read your book very well. You need to be this better person. So that thing go open your mind. Say, so another thing they will big past this thing where they see for you. So the only thing is, organization should go there, help them. Organization like us, too, like what you are doing, we still need more people to come in to assist in this job. We need orientation. All these people know. Like what you said now, we have different places there where we say they don't even get where like maternity, better ones. They don't even get orientation about say Pikin or go school. Okay, your papa na farm in the go. Your brother na farm in the go. Your this thing na farm in the go. Can't you see another thing better than that? It's not the problem of the parents.
Exactly. But Samuel,
It's the environment.
In fact, the way they talk this in, at least a lot of people they watch us right now go know say yes, there are more to waiting in just the talk. Say we need to collectively come together. But then NGOs where they actually at least extend hand for this kind of responsibility. But we also state the fact say these NGOs don't be say they will fit cover up the entire ground. Okay, in the absence of those other ground where they don't fit cover, at least you can also expect make government
do something.
Come in. You mentioned government support, but how much of government support, if they even talk say we never fit define our own society, even people will be say they liable to education, they get access to it, but they not still fit say that they define their part. How much of government influence you still say you go feel actually see for this kind of move? If we never still hold government accountable for other places where we say at least we're supposed to hold them accountable.
See, for Nigerian government, I don't know what I want to talk on that part because they always talk one thing. If you ever wait for government to start that thing in your mind, my guy, you go reach 85. Seriously. That is Nigeria. That is Nigeria for you. If you are waiting for the government, maybe you do something before you start. My brother, you go tell. So the only advice I go push, say, the government should carry all these bodies. For instance, now, like the organization that I run right now, we have all these things encompassing. We have what do you call? We have entrepreneurship for them. We have medical checkups for them. We have gift items, materials, school bags, these things like that. We want to do everything like that. Say we they touch your lives.
At least no matter the particular part of life where
okay, children now they make sure say they like education.
Yes.
We don't give you gifts like toys. We don't need them. We give you gifts like books. Reading books, writing books. We give youth. We give them empowerment. Photography. We have soap making. We have makeups. We have different things like that for them. For the adult one, we orientate them about the environment. Look at what you they do for this place. Now you they cause them. This kind of thing now, we still need different peoples to come together. If you are going to be waiting for the government to do this thing, The only thing I can advise is let NGO come together. If you come together like, okay, we coming together, you coming together, you coming together, we create a very big force and we'll make a very large impact in the place. But now, if you are waiting for the government, waiting the government go do, we say, they will just do little that they can do and neglect. For instance, now, when we went to Makoko by June, we went there and we saw the ballets and the likes. And somebody was saying there that when these people, the councillor, come out from this place, we nominate a councillor for our place. After few time of the guy don't enter councillorship now, he don't enjoy. That time he go relocate.
But now from that particular place, there
now the guy come out. The guy go come know say house they lucky. He go know say house they VI. So now the leaders that are supposed to lead these people through the government arms of councillorship from the senator, this thing, they talk the mind of the people. We need school. Waiting NGO no fit go they do for them. We need school. We need facility. We need medical checkups. We need hospitals here. The guy don't come up for their environment. He don't move to the better place. So you don't feel waiting that they feel for there again. So that kind of thing when we say us, our home part not to do. Their home part not to implement the government to do something for us.
Exactly.
Because I am from this environment, you need to do this thing for me. These people need it. These people voted for you to be on power. But this guy, we suppose, where would they look? Say, oh, now I figurehead, he go represent us. The guy no show up. So in our home part as an NGO, the only thing I could say it is for us to come together as a force and do this thing. Because people where they help them, the councillors, this thing, they don't assist them in this way. Our home, we say, just do our own best and make it work.
We dey hope say as soon as they do our best to see say the thing work, we go to see results for this particular one. But we go rush enter inside this break. When we go this break, come back, we go try our phone lines open and begin to discuss in total the problems when they affect young people inside the border Nigeria and whether they be leaders of tomorrow or sleeping leaders of tomorrow. When they come back, no go anywhere. Now still acid the hot. Welcome back to Acid Hall. Our Ogbonge visitor, Adeyinka Samuel, Unkubi, and myself there inside studio. I will discuss very important issue when they affect every young person inside the world of Nigeria. And we call this one Nigeria youth. Sleeping leaders of tomorrow. Now, important question we they ask. For the first part, we don't discuss very important issue. And that issue now say, what is exactly be the problem of young people? What is they make them they feel like say, I don't fit become who I won't be. And our Ogbonge visitor don't talk and say, first and foremost, the first unit of society where things supposed to begin they happen now the family. And if we get a situation where we say the way papa and mama take raise speaking and say we raise you, say okay, oh, as hungry they catch you now, just chop food, not even need think too much, just they grow up small. It go dey hard for the pikin to discover himself. For example, to look say I be person when they very special and I feel contribute to the development of my society. Whether I be president or whether I be governor, I go add value to my society. We can enter the society in itself. Because for community where we say now only fish, everybody they chop. If you carry chicken come, if you carry turkey come, they go tell you say no, fish is fish because now waiting there, sabi. He don't come and talk say we need to think out of the box because he get the way when things go jam you. You say go look and say things they different. He give example of person when we say they nominate say come become councillor to represent us from our society. As he enter office, he see money. He can't remember say he get area where we say upstairs there. He come up for where in there. Now, I'm going to enter another very important angle for this particular discussion. Waking up from this particular sleep. We not say, you know, they're very easy. Like, for example, if you be armed robber, you can't talk, say, I want to give my life to Christ. Come go confess your sins. They can't talk, say, I absolve you of your sins. The kind of life when you live that time when you be armed robber now, popping champagne life, driving fast car life, fine girl life. But as you don't go the real life now, you can't see and say the champagne when they pop no day again. You go need to tell yourself, say, consciously, I no go back to this. Now, as young people, if we wake up today, say, okay, Yahoo, no be the way forward. Pickpocket, no be the way forward. Runs girl, no be the way forward. Now, to focus, become better person, so that I go contribute to my society. All these things will go serve as temptation because they talk, say, one person give his life to Christ. Now, that time, Satan go come use you, say, you are a VIP customer, he go begin to tempt you with everything. How we go take fit build solid mind to you see say I dey focused on contributing to the development of my society, I know dey backslide.
Okay. Everybody should know one thing. Make una know one thing. And the thing be say, everything we would do for this life, we learn it. And we can still relearn.
So we dey learn bad thing and we dey learn good
Also
thing.
feel come out from that.
We feel relearn. I know addictions is not easy. You know easy. You know easy. Because it take a long time for you to learn it. And it still take a long time for you to stop
come out
it.
of it.
But one thing first is, okay, remove yourself from the environment that promotes these things. Okay, you dey see where they sashay, everybody dey, and you dey do them, and you repent, say you don't want to do again. And you are still there, you would continue. Move away from that environment. Okay, maybe in one house where your niggas or everybody will say, niggas, how far? Come out for there. Go find one place, stay, or go even squat for one place. Before you know, or meet people. That's why the power of association, friends, are very strong. The people where you mingle with, if I date with you now as a rub cream, if I dey touch him body, the cream go dey smell from my body. So if him be better person and I dey stay with him,
rub off
He go dey rub. And if him be bad person and you dey stay with her, he go dey rub.
Now if it's the bad person.
So we need to do the two
No,
examples.
no balance anything. Now good. Don't check now. Wait for do the.
But we need
Why
to
you go bring in the bad example? Because I say point you for good. Now I don't because now okay fine. Make we reverse that. If now you be the bad person and I come be the good person, my own good go the rub off over your own body.
Accepted.
And your own bad. I pray make your own make you no rub off over you.
Accepted. Accepted.
So,
But sorry.
No, continue.
Use the example, I agree now.
No, this starter.
But I agree. But I accept.
Continue.
No, well done. No, shake. Well done.
Can carry on. Come on. Come on. Move
You
your
dey here when he start, abi? I accept your example.
The same way when you accept your own,
No
can't give
problem.
you back.
Okay, let's move forward.
Continue, Gary, we hear you.
okay, so as I was saying, you can learn and relearn. It's not easy. But the only first thing we go to carry you forward, we say, my target. Which is, why you dey stop this thing at first?
Strong talk.
If you
Why
know-
I stopped this thing at first?
If you know see am,
Yes.
you know go fit attain am. Okay, I want to get to pick this book now. No matter the obstacle, anything, we won't block me. I make sure say I get them. But now I no get for see. I no see anything where I dey pursue. I just say I won't stop. It's not easy that way. You are starting the addiction because of say friends, everybody they mingle. Now I won't stop am because I won't stop am because of my health. You have something. I've been smoking and they say lung cancer is real. Guy, make I stop am. You don't get picture of waiting you won't stop. So anytime you pick the cigarette, you remember and say lung cancer, you drop am.
Or you go even dey run from anywhere where cigarette dey.
But now, you just want stop am because say your friends just say, or they say you no good. And you never get the conviction in yourself. Personal conviction say, this thing I no want do am.
Yes.
You go still go back. But when you have it, bad boy go stop. You go just dey see say small,
gradually,
the thing go
they
dey leave you. You go dey leave you. And that kind of person, I no go advise the kind of person may stay on one place. Meet like minds.
We be like you, yes.
Or meet people who don't leave the addictions or we don't leave that kind of thing. We don't big pass you. In this point, they have overcome the same thing that you passed through. That one go they give you guidelines. Say, okay, guy, no be like this, no be like this, no be like this, do one like this, do one like this. The guy if he don't fall for the same dish. That's why mentorship is very good for life. A mentor that is moving from this point to this point for 10 years, he sabi the mistake, the ups and downs, or waiting don't do one for these 10 years. The journey, it can take you 1 year to pass it.
Yeah.
He go tell you, say, hey, the pit where I fall down, and 5 years I use there. When you get to this junction, jump. You jump. That means you don't skip 5 years of
that particular pit.
setback. Before you know, you don't move again. So those journey of the addiction, we won't take you long time. If you have a mentor, somebody, he go take you very short
Somewhere
time to get it done.
Make we relate this same thing where you don't talk, because now we looking moving forward now they find.
Yeah.
Make we also relate this same thing with this instance we don't give on how to move forward, on how to come out of that thing. So people where we say we don't go school finish, we no get work. We decide to just say and make we sit down for house. Make we sit down for house. Enter where work come, we go take. And if we write CV, we no say effort, we go just accept our fate. We feel just they hope. And maybe they can't decide to say make them can't take the first step of saying, okay, what now I also feel at in the immediate for at the present, what now I feel do to the earn small money, and maybe can't get a big vision, or probably get small vision. It's okay. I want to achieve this thing in a couple of years to come. Maybe in the process of say don't they work out that thing, some kind of stumbling blocks. Where we say no, the kind of stumbling blocks. It be government, not convenient environment, some kind of policies. No, they even help. What if that's some advice where you go give to these people where we say in the end, they don't go fall back to that same old part and say, in fact, now I give up and let me go back to my old ways. Now I sit down, anyhow I feel like now I accept.
Okay. First and foremost, like waiting at the talk, they say the business idea, like now I am an entrepreneur rather. So I do entrepreneurship. See, start small, but don't dream small. Start that thing small. Check the process of this thing.
Samuel, why would they check the process? Make we check who they on top of our telephone line. AB from Port Harcourt. Good morning and welcome to Acid Hot.
Yes, so good morning, my brother.
Good morning, AB.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, brothers.
Yeah, we hear you talk to us.
Yes, I don't want to contribute this our youth.
Continue,
okay, right on.
Yes, our youth in Nigeria, we have a long way to go.
Why you talk so?
Because our politicians are not helping matters. Yes. Because if you go to our different constituencies, where we have House of Assembly members, they are just after the houses they will buy in Dubai. So, my brother, before our youth will have a good future, number one, even if you are a graduate, let's go to our ex-agitators that they took to Dubai for amnesty.
Yes, program, yeah.
They are still on the street after the government spent millions on them. They are still on the street. Why? Because there was not a good plan for them.
No continuation.
I have a brother, as I'm talking to you, he went to United Arab Emirates after studying how to fly helicopter. He is now in the street in Abuja Estate, Creek Road, Port Harcourt. So if the government don't have a genuine plan for our youth, even if you are talented, you will come down.
Oga AB, we appreciate this contribution. What you don't talk now, say we must get plan so that all the initial gra go get where the thing go settle. Esther, thank you for your response. Welcome to Acid Hot.
Thank you.
Good morning, Esther.
Good morning.
Good morning to you all.
And you too.
The challenge you get from Nigeria is say, according to our guest speaker of the house, he talk about parental guidance. He talk about if you be bad person, your bad somehow touch me. I agree with what you talk. If you go up a family where you say they take care of you, watch you, know what you feel do as a child as you grow up. Then pick that thing, then monitor what you feel do. It will help you when you grow up.
Esther, the network,
Esther, thank you.
Like no clear, but we get idea of what you talk. You talk about saying, make people do everything what they do because it be like say, not be just one person hand the day. All of us must contribute. Parents must do everything what they do, teach, and also do like monitor the pikin so that it go grow up well. We get Lawal from Lagos. Good morning and welcome to Acid Hot.
Lawal, good morning. Lawal, you there?
Lawal, I beg if you get chance, call us back, make you make your contribution for this particular discussion. You dey talk about the fact, say, you not be just to just sit down and tell yourself, say, na like this, it go be. See wetin AB don talk. From wetin AB talk, it just be like, say, somehow, we get one particular wall of Jericho. When it be like, say, na some people build and put for front. Say, shebi you get ladder, climb. You get step, climb. When you reach this particular point, now we go even use our hand, push you down. He give example of your own brother. He say na person when you know. Say the government send am, like they talk about ex-militants, go school, go read book. He read book finish, come back. Now no work, he dey for street. Person when we say you empower finish. Empowerment na just say he go school, na in the thing stop. We get Kazim on top of our telephone line from Kano. Kazim, good morning and welcome to Asi the Hot.
Good morning, Sekudi.
Good morning, Kazim.
Good morning,
Good
sir.
morning, Kobe. Good morning, the best.
We'll greet you.
Sir.
I'll go straight to the point.
Okay.
The most devastating effect that is disturbing Nigerian youth is total embracement to the new ideas. Now, it happens in the north. Boko Haram uses the illiterates to turn their mind and lead toward wrong ideas. Now it happens to Nnamdi Kanu. Uses the same type of group of youth to change their ideology and thinking towards something which will neither benefit them nor benefit the country. Now, if you look at what caused all these things are the selfish interests of our leaders, selfish interests of the political class, always have their target. Their target is to have an agent that will destroy the youth, their focus, their attention from things that will make them leaders of tomorrow to the things that will turn them against the progress of their life. Now, I have been in Lagos, I've been in so many cities. I see people nowadays, they believe in past money, then building a better future. Now, people believe in NGO. NGO is not the solution of Nigeria. It's we youth that we wake up, that we support each other. Like myself, I'm a pilot. I have been in this profession for 2 years without a job. That will not stop me from doing another thing. I have to look around and find a job that is suitable to my needs so that I will not be reluctant. But people of my class, they tend to sit down at home looking for a pathway to make money. Their ideas will be reluctant. Everything in Nigeria is about leaders and our political class. They always tend to tell you that you don't have the capacity, the ability, the aspiration to lead. All you have to do is the ability to wait for them to destroy the system. Then they will bring somebody from nowhere to come and pick the system.
Oga Kazim, we appreciate his contribution and the fact that you use personal example. Demola don dey wait since. Demola, I hope say you still there. Thank you for your patience.
I'm still there.
Thank you very much. Fire down.
Good morning, Demola.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Demola from Lagos.
Okay.
Yeah, the major thing I want to bring to the picture, it's all about our youth. We have some issues that our mindset is all about money. Are you understanding?
Would they hear you, Demola?
Yeah, the mindset, there is a work there's some job I do for all these needy people, like a subcontractor will do the installing of internet, wide area network for rural areas.
Okay.
But on getting to the community, the youth will be asking of money before we can install those things. All our mindset is all about how to make money. I know there's a community I get to in Kogi State. I have to call the youth. You don't need to ask me for money. I bring money already for you. From this internet, free internet for a whole year, if you are doing a cafe in this area, there's some money you can generate. You have a system, you have generator, you have solar, free from federal government. But people, there's some community that do lock the place for a whole year. The internet subscription of about 10-point-something million will go just for free without making use of it. Like, I was even ashamed for some time that if this kind of thing is being done in my community, what will I even use this kind of thing for? It's a challenge on me. But I will keep talking to all the youths in some community I go to. I bring money for you. You don't need to start fighting me to collect money.
Exactly.
You
Demola,
have money already.
yes, thank you very, very much. We don't get your point on top of it. You try to talk, and we get to do it at least. Make youths, they uncover themselves. We get Oga Ubong. Ubong, good morning. Welcome to Us Dey Hot.
Good morning.
Good morning, Ubong.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
We dey hear you. We dey hear you.
Hello.
Good morning.
No be say our youth. No be say our youth is the
Okay.
serious the stage people dey under we wan work. Na the government no dey give people. Na my contribution be that no be say our youth no wan work.
Okay.
People just dey for them. All those old men, na them dey block.
Okay, Obong, thank you very, very much for that contribution. Samuel, if we actually look all the instances where people don't give, from Kazim to Demola and to Ubong right now. Ubong, listening to it, he just talk, say youth won't work. At least, but say government no do it, no provide this thing, no at least give them that privilege. But also put them in comparison to what Demola talk. If say Demola, he no rely to on say in the find work, but at least he already get work. It's like a handwork to install things. Okay, he can't enter a community. The community can't they beg money from him. You understand? That will to work compared to maybe that way to they expect government make it provide the work for you. But before you go answer this particular question, we may collect this other call. Good morning, welcome to Ask the Hot. George.
Good morning.
Yes, we hear you.
I beg the area when I want to really emphasize on the area of education.
Okay.
I think we should just go back to our education system and start for like free education for the children at home. Those who are not financially okay to pay for their children's school fees, at least let's start from there. Then you see the youth at least start from without education, you cannot go further. At least during my time, I had free education.
Okay.
I think the best way, at least there are so many places, so many schools that at least there should be free education on government schools, at least to encourage people who are less privileged. At least you can start from there, at least you go a long way.
Thank you very, very much, George, for that contribution. So, going by what I talk, how this big contrast of expecting the government to do something for you, comparing it to maybe make that driving way to say make I go find work myself. How we also actually feel at least come out that mindset from people where they always expect from government.
Okay. This is it. From the perspective, say you look at the government. The government can only do their part.
Just as you said earlier, yes.
You have to do the best you can do. Like what the previous scholar said about say in go one community that they ask money. The guys no see the positive side of waiting in bring come. Now the problem be that those kind of guys now, like what he said was the final solution. Sit them down, telling them waiting this thing. Now this kind of thing if he do for you. Some of them does not know the positive side of what he is bringing. You may think say you don't want to install here, maybe you just want to enjoy, maybe now government give her money something. So them to give us more money. Government don't pay you now. Something like that.
But you go need to hold on. Make we go continue from where you stop. Maybe we'll collect this call from Miracle. Miracle, good morning. Welcome to Ask the Hot.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, we'll greet you.
Good morning.
Yeah, we'll greet. Good morning, Miracle.
Sorry, I'm a youth. I'm a youth.
Okay.
So I have a contribution. I love what the bros there is actually saying.
Okay.
So my own contribution is that every human personality built on both hereditary and environmental factors. So as a human being, for every youth now, every youth definitely has the home they are coming from. They have the home they are coming from. So definitely, if somebody now that, for example, that is 18 years, that smokes, that's been smoking right from bed, or right from when he was small rather, you understand, now gets to his youthful age, you don't tell the person to just change it one day like that, because that's what he has already grown up with. And also, environmental factors also affect people. For example, the church, the educational institutions, you understand? So what my own contribution here now is that government should try, and also religious institutions also, they should also try their best to ensure that people are given right orientation concerning what, as in they should live good lives that will be able to help themselves. And also on government side, government also needs to contribute their own quota, you understand, towards development. Also, parents should be given adult education, you understand, because adult education now is not being recognized in the country. So they should be educated, you understand? Because when they are educated, they'll be able to orient their children. So that's just my own contribution.
Thank you very much. We appreciate this your important contribution. Quickly, Oga James, they on top of our telephone line. Welcome to Ask the Hot.
Good morning.
Good morning, James.
Yeah, nice show today.
Thank you.
Yes, I was struggling to disagree to say our youth is sleep. Although there are some lapses, normal thing for any other country. But then the structure on ground no give room for our youth to be active. Even from
right from the primary school to secondary school to university. Now somebody will call, say the youth, their mindset now all about money. All these things started from the school. If you go to Nigeria, you cannot come out where your head no go dey hot for money, because your lecturer in that process don't impart that thing in you. Say now money, bring money make you pass, bring money make you do this one, bring money buy do project, bring money buy paper. You understand all these things. At that time, when you are coming out, you yourself, your head on the horse, and to make money. Even from that school, you don't make the money to sort yourself out. So if like say, I remember way back during the time of Gaddafi, if you go to Libya then, as a Nigerian, there's a hot cake. Say you did Liberia, say you dey find work, then go put African, Ghana, Kenya, and the rest, then go pick Nigeria first. You understand? Because of the way they work. Thank you.
Okay,
thank you very much.
Bolaji, they stand by on top of our telephone line. Welcome to Ask the Hot.
This is Bolaji.
I beg, Bolaji, bring down the volume of the television, I beg.
Okay, Bolaji, they hear you, fire down.
Okay, what happened is that, likewise, I'm also a youth.
Okay.
You understand? I've been working with different kind of organizations.
Okay.
One thing I noticed is that when they discover you don't get right, especially when we're a little bit educated, you always want to just like me now. I dropped out of the work, not quite, going to a week plus now.
Okay.
In the essence that there is a woman that calls Mrs. Ijoma. I'm working at the casino just to see me. So the woman is always like imposing something that's not supposed to be imposed on you just because you are an employee under them, which is very bad. And their salary, they owing me a salary a month and some week salary down now. They don't yet pay it and still they still remove me out of did something that I told them I wanted to do and myself. I went there, got there. I took the receipt and someone took it back there. Someone was just confused just because she was just shouting at me, molesting me. This situation of the country, people I won't be able to survive or what.
Oga Bolaji, you don't report the matter and the thing they you as the hot. But the reason why we dey discuss this very important issue now, and we dey happy, say people come out and the thing where they even sweet me that say, as people call, they go even introduce themselves, say, I am a youth. Meaning say they won't make everybody from Nigeria know, say they understand.
This
We
next
get
person they
Yusuf
call.
on top of our telephone line. Yusuf, good morning and welcome to Ask the Hot.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm very interested in this topic because I'm actually a youth of 21 years.
You even put your age. Continue.
Yeah, that's right. But the thing is, actually in Nigeria, the education system is very bad, and we've been taught a whole lot of things I can't say on air because we've been brought up in a way that we were not even prepared for what we are going to meet after school. You understand? I actually have to drop out from school and see that the real world is just something else. And
Yes.
We have to just start learning a whole lot of things from the entrepreneurship.
Afresh,
And we have to just put everything, the forces together, and life is actually very hard because I'm just saying this to everybody that is out there that it's not as easy as it might seem, but you have to just hold on to your core values, you know, your integrity, your discipline, your determination, your...
Oga Yusuf, I beg if you get chance, you go fit call us back to talk quickly. What you go do now? Now to lock the telephone lines because when Nigerian youths them serious on top of matter, they are come on jump fence, enter inside the show. But because we won't get the concluding part of this particular one, we not go best, we go look at our telephone lines. We don't hear waiting a lot of people talk. We dey very, very happy say plenty young people call and then talk go this particular direction for this matter. Now, we don't always get issue when people go come and talk, say, Nigerian youths are not ready. Some they give point to say Nigerian youths are not ready because not be just whether we get 3 or 4 or 5 when they're ready. If we look the population of Nigeria, we check our demographics. Now, young people plenty pass. Now, to say young people, they're ready. Plenty young people suppose they think in a particular way. If plenty no they think in a particular way, then they think in maybe way no good. Now if we say those were not ready, plenty pass those were ready. Now as young people today, when we begin to tell ourselves the truth, our last caller give us in age. He say he be young, he be youth of 21 years old. Plus or minus with long life as we always they pray. He go there reach 75, he go there reach 80, he go see children. If we really want to enjoy the future of Nigeria, country where we say we go fit beat our chest, say na country where we dey proud of, and our children when they sing we are the leaders of tomorrow, they go get that for their mind say na them be the leaders of tomorrow. What do we suppose they do?
Okay, let me put it this way. The government should, any empowerment program where they want to, let them have a structure. And anywhere you want to give empowerment, let there be a place or something where they feel apply the application.
So empowerment no be just say, come and collect 500.
Thank you.
Bring your voter's card, collect bread.
No.
It's supposed to be something when we say they will be apply for society.
For instance, now 2 pilots call us.
We no get work.
We no get work. Imagine this kind of person we don't get this kind of knowledge and no fit apply them. Now waste of knowledge.
Imagine pilots when they drive keke marua.
You just imagine that scenario. A pilot trained, we don't fly many times. Have flying times and no application. Then why the government will send them? You should, for me, if I was in their point, I will have one airport that I want to open first and train these boys and put them there. Or find one way or the other. We have private people. We have people here that in Nigeria that have things. They have money. They have this thing. There are people talented everywhere. There are people who get these values. There are people who get these skills that we need. But they need a place to apply these things. Imagine I'm a doctor and no see job.
Even the ones when they on strike.
Who I want treat.
They don't call them off.
Who I want treat. And one guy, they tell me, say, guy, Alpha, can't do wire, and I go collect money. And you they see, say, the guy, they collect money.
They wear chain, they fresh.
You go switch.
They drive right.
You go switch. So the government should have an accommodating environment for us. Everything you learn, let there be application.
Let there be a room for it.
You go study economics. Let there be a insurance company where you say you practice them.
It could be funny thing.
Things like that.
People from Nigeria go study horticulture, forestry, botany.
But do they exist in Nigeria?
And they will come begin the work for national.
God.
See, you see different things like that. There should be an application of waiting we learn. And youth, I will tell you this. I'll be playing with it. Everybody should try as much as possible to get a skill or the other.
Thank you.
That is hard work.
Going by waiting the last caller talk. What the last caller talk? Say, look, the educational system now. You know they relate to 20 days for the reality. The society is different. The educational system they practice no correlate with that. So government may not look into that. May not change.
This level we don't reach now. You don't finish talk on top of this particular matter, and just like waiting our last caller talk. You go learn handwork because that handwork at the end of the day and I go make you get plenty power to see what you do for society. Now you get this handshake, you don't try. And it could be you too.
No comment.
And Samuel don't talk, say we'll do this like wait. And Samuel don't talk, say we'll do this thing like this. You too, when you go on a meeting.
Which meeting? I beg, make you comment. See, tomorrow we'll go come again with another interesting matter we concern us today hot.
Not be you people, not be your people.
Not be your people. Not be the same people. Not be you. They talk to me for restructure.
Why you don't tell them for meeting?
That's all have a youth there.
To enjoy more of these our Ogbonge videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love her.